Hi everyone, hope you're having a good Friday so far. Just wanted to kind of walk through our top stories we're working on in terms of, news of the day, but a couple big stories too. So I will get to those in a minute. I'm going to just kind of pull some stuff up while we get some people watching because I don't like to dive right into it and then while it's live, have people tune in later and miss some of it. So sorry for all the clicking over here, but I'm going to X out of this. How's everyone doing? Hi, Greg. How are ya? All right, so let me pull up there we go. Okay, we've got about 8 people, 13 people. Okay, hi. Wow, sounds like we've got some more people coming in. Okay, so I'll get right to it. We're doing a couple, three stories. I was just going to walk you through what I'm working on, what Liz is working on, and Ananda's working on. Hi, Ron. Hi, Roger. The big story that I was on today was, you may have heard of this if you're in the Sacramento area. I know I get some Tennessee people on here too. But long story short, a man who is now in the Sacramento County Jail, he was involved in some sort of car crash on 50, and this car crash led him to steal a CHP patrol car. He jumped right in and took off, and then went right to Sac State. So at Sac State, officers were obviously trying to follow him and get him before anybody else got hurt, or if anything, any other crashes could have happened. And he was out of his patrol car. He just kind of ditched it, according to CHP, and then got into a bus that was carrying about 8-10 people at the most. A bus driver was driving it. It belongs to Delta College down south in Modesto, or Stockton, excuse me. So anyways, he jumps onto this bus and he starts to drive this bus for a little bit too. Really though, the students are kind of the focus of the story tonight, is because they were able to take him off of that driver's seat, take the keys out of the car, and just make sure that nothing else happened until police arrived and arrested him. So this man, his name is Aaron Avaton, and he's being charged with a lot. I was kind of waiting for the jail, information to populate on the website for Sacramento County, but long story short, I just refreshed it just to see if anything changed. Oops, and it just went away. So one second, but the big story for what he's being charged with is a lot, in terms of, I think, about 5 charges, and his bail is at $7,800,000 right now. So he's being charged with 5 felonies, several counts of each felony. So kidnapping in commission of a carjacking means, he was carjacking something and there was kidnapping involved. He's being charged with kidnapping, carjacking separately. 7 counts though of kidnapping. That's because there were 7 people inside that bus that I was talking about. Receiving known stolen motor vehicle trailer. That means he was inside of something and he was stealing it. And then theft and unlawful driving or taking of a vehicle. That comes from the patrol car, and it looks like also the bus too. So 2 counts of both. It's quite a lot. So again, CHP is just trying to figure out why this happened and what this man was trying to do with this. And yeah, I'm sure there's more to the story, but when it comes to that, we don't have a mugshot, or else I would show you what he looks like, but we have all this video from earlier today. So we're walking you through that as well, and that's kind of the story that I was working on from Sac State, but thankfully no one was hurt. And it was just, a kind of a crazy, bizarre story. And then we've got a couple more to get to, so I'm going to pull up the rundown just to walk you through it, and I'll get to some comments too to say hi. Everyone's kind of just saying hello, no questions yet. That's awesome for the students to take him down. Yeah, so, CHP really believes that the students were, the heroes in this story, because obviously they were in the right place at the right time in order to get him to stop driving and get him arrested, and apparently he was arrested without any incident. Someone asked him if he was saying anything or, talking, and they were not able to release those details. So Again, I'm sure there's more to the story, but everyone's okay. No one was injured. No officer was injured in this. We were asking too about just the entire situation, about how this happened. How does someone steal a patrol car? I've done several ride-alongs, and often officers, when they're pulling someone over, they're keeping their car on in idle. So it's quite possible that he was just able to get right into that vehicle and just drive away. You're supposed to secure your vehicle. That's according to their policy, but secure their vehicle could mean a lot of different things. So it's one of those situations, if that makes sense. Danielle, you're asking, what is his name? It's Aaron Avitan, Avitan, and I don't have a mugshot of him. I feel like I may have found his Facebook page, but that's speculation at this point, without a real picture. When we were out there, he was in the back of the patrol car, of a different patrol car, already arrested and whatnot. So, yeah, but again, CHP has no idea why he did this or what led up to this, but it was a car crash on 50 that ended up him stealing the patrol car, leading that patrol car all the way to Sac State, ditching the patrol car, getting into a bus, driving for a little bit in this bus while this kind of scuffle happened, and then being arrested. So it was kind of like a crazy couple sequences of things happening, but again, no one was hurt, no one was injured, so that's good news. Another top story that we're working on, that Liz is actually working on, she's right behind me, so that's why I said that, is a video that was released from Sacramento Police. It's on their YouTube page, so we have the whole thing up there, or they do, excuse me, we've been sharing it. It's a video of an incident that happened, let me see exactly the date where it happened. I think it was last month, but anyways, it's a video of a traffic stop where police were trying to talk to a teenager who was biking, and their SUV, kind of what led up to it was their SUV hit the teenager. They're claiming that the car did this understeering type thing, which means the person who was driving the car was driving too quickly. They're blaming speed on it, and that understeered the car so it didn't brake properly, and it went up onto a curb and hit a teenager. That teenager is alive, but again, this is video that was released in terms of walking people through what happened, and it shows the dash camera video and stuff like that. So that's the basics, but Liz is really working on that, so I'm actually going to go find her and see if she has time to talk about it, because it helps me understand a little bit more. But hi.
Hello.
I know you're busy.
No, it's fine.
Hopefully not too bad. Oops, I just covered this up.
I love our Friday night.
Yeah, I just thought, why not walk people through it? We have about an hour. So, when did this happen? Because that's what I was trying to figure out.
Yeah, so this happened
last month.
A month ago. Yeah, it happened 1 month ago. We reported on at the time that an SUV police car hit a teenager in Del Paso Heights area. And let me make sure I'm right. Yeah, Del Paso Heights, but on Rio Linda Boulevard in Eleanor is where it happened. And essentially, if you can kind of see here, basically, the teenager was riding alone at night. I believe he wasn't wearing a shirt, but really, I think maybe officers found him suspicious for whatever reason, and they pulled him over though because of the fact that he didn't have a front light on his bike, and it's a violation of California law to be biking at night without a light. Yeah. Pulled him over, tried to talk to him, didn't really engage, and then he tried to get away. That's a long story short. Tried to get away, turned into a foot pursuit. They called in extra help, and there was another officer nearby who was able to then sort of divert and go to help with the foot pursuit. And that's the officer that was driving the SUV, who then, let me see if I can get the video up. This is the video. Okay.
And we're not showing the actual
but here, he's driving. So the police SUV was driving down the road. You see the teenager here, and he tried to make a U-turn to kind of turn around fast, but he was going 27 miles per hour in a 25 mile per hour zone. Yeah. But somehow you can see the car turned. We're not going to show you the impact, but instead of making a full turn, he lost control of the car here and went right into the teenager. So it was very bad timing. He ended up going right into the lawn of this house. The teenager, thankfully, was okay, and they were able to get him to the hospital. He only had minor injuries, but the investigation that was sort of released today along with this video, they decided that it was not intentional, that the officer didn't intentionally run into him, that the car, based on the information they could find, based from the car, that he lost control of the car. Yeah. So that's what happened. And the video is pretty dramatic. We have it on our website if you want to watch the full thing and the moment of impact.
Yeah, again, yeah, we're not going to show that because it's not very viewer friendly, but if you would like to go watch it and see it for yourself, it's available. It's on YouTube. All right, thanks, girlfriend.
Bye.
All right, so we're gonna go over to Ananda now, and she's got a story out of Meadowview. Hi.
Hi. I'm trying to pull it up. My computer,
It's okay.
my computer just crashed.
Oh, it's
So
okay. It
I just-
happens.
So I just turned it on, but I wanted to show a video. So basically this event tonight, it's the last night of the event, and it's to give back to the community where Stephon Clark grew up. And so tonight was more about like a makeover. So just getting kids ready and just people ready before the school year. So, oh my gosh, look at that.
So cute.
It was just really great. It was just really a heartwarming story. We interviewed the organizer, and he said that they really wanted to do this to set an example for other communities that may be in need, and hoping that Meadowview will be the ones to set the example.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was really great. There was like other stuff too. It was like free haircuts. Just kind of going through the video, and then like outside, people got free meals. They were just hanging out, but it was just nice seeing like kids be kids and grandparents just be really excited because like for them like it's showing them that there's other things that you can do and other ways to have fun. So
Yeah. And they go back to school soon, yeah?
Yeah. I don't exactly know, but it's very soon.
Yeah, I think it's like in the next couple
Yeah, I'm just going
weeks.
through the video. Oh my gosh, these kids were so cute too. Like they were like asking me like, "Where's the camera? Like where's the mic and everything?" And they're just super inquisitive. Like there was like a 3-year-old that was just coming up to our photographer Jose and was like, "Hi, I really like your haircut."
Cute.
So it's just so nice being around kids and just they just have this innocence about them and just super curious about everything. So.
Their perspective is really refreshing.
Yeah.
Aw, all right, thanks. Yeah. And Sean, what are you doing?
Oh man, I'm
What are you not doing?
high school football.
I know, it's madness.
You want to see a cool play though?
Yeah,
Let's
let's
see it
show
before we hear it.
people. Sean's our sport guy.
Here we go. Ready? This is
Let me
incredible.
back up. Sorry, I got.
Here we go. It's antelope.
Oh.
Dude.
Ooh. What do you call that? That's like one of those.
It's a
like,
lateral pass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. I was gonna say side pass, but I knew
Yep.
that wasn't right.
Yeah, a little lateral pass. 35 yards on the play. Antelope won in the thriller.
Okay. What did they win by?
24-22.
Okay, that was
Game-winning
quick.
field goal.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's cool.
Yep. Not bad. Not bad.
Yeah, it's good to capture that. That doesn't happen very often. I covered high school football enough to know it takes some talent. All right. Well, yeah, we've got some people saying that's a bomb. Oops. I need to turn around. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Well, I just wanted to do a little Facebook Live and walk you all through what we're doing tonight. I hope everyone's having a good Friday. Let me know what you're up to. Obviously, 25 of you now are watching this Facebook Live, so I know what you guys are doing. But we do have a lot of stories to get to. I know Friday is kind of a, I don't know, go grab dinner or go do something fun outside, but I just thought, why not walk you all through what we're covering and see if you all are doing anything fun. And we, every Friday we get paid, we get ice cream, and so that's the big talker in the newsroom right now is the ice cream that we all just ate. So we're a little energetic, which is good, but we need that to do a newscast. So thanks so much for watching, everybody, and let me know if you have any questions and whatnot. Tracy's also here too, so we could talk to her, but she's got her headphones on. She's doing weather for us tonight. I'm looking through some of your comments just to see if I missed any questions or comments, but a lot of people just saying hi, and yeah, no questions really. So if you do have a question, let me know, and I will get that answered to the best of my ability, like I always say. And we'll talk to you all soon. Okay, have a good Friday and have a good weekend. I'm here this weekend again, back to normal, so I will see you soon. Okay, bye.